What's up, everybody? So we're gonna be doing a walkthrough of all of the things that we're gonna need for our first adventure race. So I've never done one before, pretty excited to see what it is like. So I'm gonna show you like a checklist of all the things that you're going to need. So let's get into it. First thing that we need, and this is mandatory, is a med kit. Right here we have a med kit with all of the necessary things in there. Bought this off Amazon with all of the things, so I'm going to be carrying this in my backpack at all times. Another thing that we're going to need is the compass. So this is a Suunto compass that we're going to use to sort of navigate to the checkpoints. Bike helmets, there's two of them. So I'm going to be doing this race with my brother. There's going to be the two of us, so we're going to need two helmets. Then we have the backpacks. These backpacks have water inside of them, so we'll be able to drink like this or like this as we're running or as we're biking or as we're canoeing, etc. Another thing that we both have is a whistle. This is required by the race director in case you get lost, in case people are looking for you, or in case there's an emergency. It's good to have a whistle. Another thing that we have is this map carrier with the USA flag. This is where we're going to be putting our map in, and when we look for the checkpoints and we track the trail of what we're going to take, this is where we're going to keep our map, so in case it does rain, it doesn't get ruined. We'll be putting some of these pens in here as well. I'll do that now, just to keep it handy at all times. Something else that the race director has required are these aqua tabs. So these are dissolvable tabs that you put into water that purifies it. We also have this live straw that honestly, we already have the live tabs. The tabs don't need this, but I thought it was pretty exciting to see what this was like. I've never used it before. Another thing that the race director has required, or that every adventure race, is emergency blankets. So these are made out of, I have no clue, but they're durable, and this is sort of in case you get stranded overnight and it gets really cold, you use this to keep yourself safe. Then another thing are these safety light sticks, so glow in the dark so that you can get some sort of light in case you do get lost, or in case that you're doing the night race, which there is a 24-hour race and there's a 6-hour race. We're going to be doing the 6-hour race. Another important part of any adventure race is nutrition. So this, as it is a 6-hour race, we're going to be needing to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. One of the things that we're going to add to our water are these electrolytes. It's going to help our body stay refreshed and just really be able to give us the energy to keep through it. And in case we don't, we have these energy gels as well that are going to help us sort of get the energy. You're supposed to use these every hour, every 45 minutes or so. So we have a ton of these. These are really good, by the way, as well. Strawberry banana. Then another thing that we have are, of course, the bicycles. There's one bike. There's the other. Another couple of things that I'm bringing that are not required, but I want to bring, are bleed stop. So something like this that you put on any bleeding and it stops within seconds. Another thing is, since we're going to be out in the swamps in Florida and we're likely going to see some snakes or encounter snakes, I'm bringing a complete bite and sting extractor, so like it removes the venom of the snake right away. And I know my brother is pretty scared of snakes, so I'm going to be bringing this as well. And just some no piquex, so just to sort of get the bugs away, some additional things. And this is what my map is going to look like, or my map little box. So as you can see here, I have a little headlight, or a one of these. Then I have the knife, the pens. I'll be putting the map in here as well. I have the knife, the pens. I'm going to be putting the map in there. So Very cool. Last thing on the checklist is this UTM coordinator scale and protractor. So what will happen is that they will give us coordinates of the checkpoints that we need to go to, and we need to go to as many as possible within the time frame. We will be given the map and we will be given the coordinates, and then so we need to figure out first where those coordinates are, and then figure out the best way to get there, whether we want to take a certain trail or we want to take something else. That's what sort of the idea behind adventure racing is, as well as the navigation aspect of it. I will leave the links in the description below for the things that I have, that I used for my first adventure race. Of course, you need to look at the official rules of your actual race to see if you have everything that the race director requires of you. As long as you have everything on there, you will be able to participate, but of course you can add little things here and there. Another thing that is required is a knife. So I'm going to be taking this kitchen knife with me. I didn't want to buy one just for the race. And another thing is a copied out official race rules to be kept with you at all times. If the race director finds you and asks you for your rules and you don't have them, you can get penalized.